Yeah, this is the worst trip. Here we are again. Good news, no corrections corner, because we don't remember anything that happened yesterday or the day before that we forgot.
Well, we do know that yesterday we saw the beautiful Grand Prismatic Spring from the boardwalk again, and also from the Overlook. And that was gorgeous, especially because we got lucky with the weather. We thought that, well, the weather had claimed it was going to be cloudy and gross, and then it turned out to be mostly beautiful with just scattered clouds. We managed to time everything perfectly somehow, so that we always got the parking spot we needed, and we always got a sunny shot of the beautiful blue pool we were looking at, and all of that jazz. So we were thinking, we were getting up early. We got up at 6:30. We started park stuff at like 8:30 or something.
Yeah, I think we were in the car by about 8.
Yeah, it takes like half an hour to get in the park and actually get to anything. We're just doing 1/4. 1/4? No, 1/8 of the figure 8. Really, right?
Yeah, so a little less than a quarter, but 8 might be not quite. No, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah, we did that from 8 until like 5.
Yeah, our original plan was to leave by noon. We thought we were going to try to make a good deal way down towards Arches, and then we just saw more things and did more things, because we went to
Mud Volcano.
We went to the Mud Volcano, which was really cool. What was the Mud Volcano?
Mud Volcano wasn't the cool part of it, but that was where we saw the flaming dragon mouth thing. Just very cool thermal features. And we went to...
Was that yesterday?
Yeah. We did a lot yesterday. Didn't we do the Mud Volcano yesterday? Am I wrong about that?
I feel like Mud Volcano was the end of...
We definitely did Black Geyser Basin yesterday. That was the last thing we did. We did the Upper Basin because we did Prismatic again. And we did...
whatever was north of Prismatic, whatever that one was, which was really cool. That was a nice little walk. Yeah, and then we went to Prismatic, and parking was a nightmare. We did find parking. It wasn't that much of a nightmare for us, but like it has a smallish parking lot, and there was literally a line of cars that went from where you're actually parking, like 2 football fields worth of cars just waiting for someone else to leave so they could take their spot.
Yeah.
But we got in there, and we walked around for the second time, and it was clear-ish, but there were clouds going by. Right as we made it to the pool, the clouds parted for a moment, so we were able to see the
beautiful
pool.
Colors.
And we were looking up across the way because there's an overlook from the next path down. And we're like, oh yeah, it's probably really cool over there because the steam from the pool blows towards the close boardwalk. So we're thinking, oh well, if we get out there, then
we'll get a really good view.
We'll get a really good view, and we won't have the steam. So that was the first hike that we didn't plan, really, that we did yesterday. Which it was a nice hike. There was lots of things to see, and there wasn't too much of just hiking in the woods. There was a little bit of an up near the end, and once again we got there, and the clouds parted for us for a brief moment. We were able to get some good pictures at the top there.
It was while the clouds weren't parted, it was very, very busy, and then once they parted, people got the shot they wanted, so they left.
Yeah.
So it was actually easier to, take your time and enjoy it.
It was very, very dense with non-English speaking tourists. We have discovered that the farther you are from the flat walkways, the less Americans you will find.
Yeah.
The less charitable way of us saying that is the higher the BMI of the person you see, the less likely they are, or the more likely they are to be American. And it is almost a foolproof metric At least there. I think Yellowstone probably has a higher concentration of foreign visitors than some other places. So after that, we were largely just looking for a bathroom, a real bathroom, because they have lots of holes in the ground, which is less of an enjoyable bathroom experience. But we figured at Old Faithful they would have an actual building where you could use a real bathroom. So we went to Old Faithful.
And we missed the...
We missed the previous eruption was like while we were in the parking lot trying to find parking, because finding parking there is a nightmare. That whole area, whoever designed it didn't design it. They just said they took all the objects that they wanted and pressed a random button and just dropped them. Like there's a parking lot here, a building there, construction all through the middle. Maybe when the construction's done it'll make more sense, but just poor signage everywhere. But so we discovered that we had just missed the eruption from the great website geysertimes.org, because the official National Park Service website wouldn't load the actual times.
Yep.
So we couldn't find out from that. But thanks to Geyser Times, we knew we were like, all right, well, it's going to be an hour and 40 minutes. But we were hungry, and we were thinking, oh, we'll just get something to eat. We got something to eat, and we're like, oh, well, now it's only a half an hour away. We may as well just wait and see it. And we were just going to sit at the normal spot where everyone does. But then we were looking at the map, and there's a thing called Observation Point, which is either a quarter or a half mile hike with a little bit of elevation. You get a really cool view from up that you see down, so you get to see the scale of the eruption a little better. We're like, oh, that would be fun. So we did another hike that we didn't plan for.
A little bit steeper.
Yeah, this one had a lot of up.
Yeah, and I did not think we were going to do that. So for both that and the previous hike, I was wearing my walking shoes, not my hiking shoes, which was a dumb. So my feet need a little bit of rest before they're primitive trail ready at this point. But I learned my lesson.
That is half the battle.
Man, it was a pretty great view. It was a pretty great view. And we didn't see any bears. There were lots of bear warning signs like, this is bear territory. As Justin pointed out, there were plenty of people, so, less likely to have a bear, and at that time of day as well. The rest of the trip, let's see, we got some pretty views from the Grand Tetons, but then we were stuck in straight road with nothing on it hell for quite a while before we got to where we were gonna sleep. But we got in a really full day. I mean, a lot more than we expected for just having a little stretch of road left to do. But we are suckers for geothermal features, so.
And we ended up making it about halfway to Arches, so spoiler alert, today we're going to Arches, probably, depending on...
Probably make it to Moab at least.
Yeah, we probably won't actually make it into the park, but we'll be there, theoretically.
We could always go see the stars after dark, because after 7 it's free entry, right?
So that's our story.
And we'll be seeing some dinosaurs on the way to Moab, so we'll let you know how that goes. Bye, future selves.